Hey Virgo, it's Zahara Stars with Illum Astrology and Tarot doing your mid-month March through mid-month April reading. Sorry, my tripod was like wobbling like that. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm sending you positive energy for all the best, as always. Please keep in mind these are general. They will not resonate with all of you. So if it doesn't resonate, check out your rising or your moon sign. And I'm doing this reading, like I said, for now until the middle of April. It can carry on later, okay, to the end of April or even longer because they're general and the timing will be different for all of you. If you'd like a personal reading, you can visit my site at www.illumastrology.com or you can just email me at illumastrology@gmail.com. All right, Virgo, let's get started. I'm going to start with some oracle cards. I'm going to pull 5 to see what the overall energy is going to be from now until mid-April 2021. See those? Ooh. 7 deadly sins, humanity's toxic negative traits. It actually says humanity's destructive traits. Some of you have been kind of going through this or seeing this in others, maybe perhaps in the world, maybe in the workplace, maybe in a relationship. Okay? But then we got animal bond, and it says stand up for all animals. I feel like a lot of you just need to, like, I don't know why I'm getting this right now, but this is just like telling me right now that those of you that have pets, of course, you know, bond with your animals. It's going to help you throughout the month, but just walking in nature, connecting with nature is going to be really good for you guys. I just got that because whenever you're going through this, something toxic or negative, humanity's negative traits, the wildlife and nature kind of brings you back grounded to see the beauty in things again. And I feel like that's going to be important for some of you, okay? Again, these aren't going to resonate with all of you, but it's coming through here. We got gratitude, okay? And this says, be grateful for all you have. When you live in a place of gratitude, it's just amazing, right? It's like, feel what it feels like to be grateful right now. Like of just anything. I'm just so grateful to have my little kitty, my dog, my blanket, my pillow, a bed to sleep in, my family, my friends, whatever it is that you have. You're being told to function from a place of gratefulness, okay, in April. Now remember, this reading can go all the way through to the end of April. I'm just kind of doing this for now because the timing will be different. So we're going to say for all of April, stay in the place of gratitude. Be grateful for the things that you do have. Living from that place is going to help you manifest more and bring more of it. Okay? Get out in nature, bond with animals. Don't even stay in this place of humanity's destructive traits. Of course, if you can do anything about it and get involved, then do that. But otherwise, you know, some of you have been dealing with some negativity and people are seeing it. And it's kind of, you know, it's not always a great thing to see or a great place to be. So just focus on the things that you are grateful for and feel that energy. It's really awesome. All right, Virgos. April 2021. Some of you have been like, you know, just, I do feel like you've been dealing with some difficult people, difficult psychological situations for some of you, whether it's with friends or family. And you kind of just been like, ugh, like, I don't know, just having people going through difficult stuff or seeing the difficult part of it. We got illusion. Embrace the truth. Sometimes it sucks. We want to live in the illusion. It's so much prettier. Look how beautiful it is. It's so great in that illusion place, isn't it? The truth is more like this. Not always. Not always. Actually, it could be both. Okay? It all depends on how you view it and how you see it and how you experience it. So you can let it get to you when you see negative traits in people, or you can focus on the positive. Be grateful and just face up to the truth. Some of you have a situation that you need to be honest with yourself about. I'm just going to be honest, because when this card shows up, it means there's something that you're not seeing clearly. You're trying to paint it better than it actually is. You're trying to make it work when you shouldn't. Something like that. Embrace the truth about it, okay? That's what I'm getting from this. Because it can end up not good if you don't, okay? Because illusions just leave you feeling disappointed. Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. Some of you are going through something, okay? Now remember, this isn't for all of you, but these messages are for those of you that are, okay? Call on Archangel Raphael, okay? Because this is to help heal mind, body, and soul. Focus on gratitude, on the things that you are very happy for. That brings you to a really positive state, okay? Go out in nature. Nature reminds you of the beauty in the world, because nature is beautiful. And, you know, go ahead and face up to any illusions or delusions that you've been having about a situation. Try to be honest and truthful with yourself, because that's your protective mechanism to get out of the situation or to get out of it before something negative can happen, okay? So there's something that you're not seeing clearly, and face up to it. Ask questions, get to the truth of it, break through the illusions. Wow. All right, these are your messages for April 2021, from now until April 2021. But let's go ahead and see what we got from the Psychic Tarot. Just keep these in mind for during the reading, okay? All right, Virgo, from now until April 2021, what can they expect? Virgos, please give me the most accurate messages. You're getting some similar cards to a few people, but let's take a look. All right. So we got some mental conflict coming through here, Virgo. Something's bothering you. Something's been on your mind. I feel like you guys have been dealing with some trying situations, some difficult people, some awareness, breaking through illusions, coming to some truths. It's going to be different for all of you. These are general readings, so you're not all experiencing exactly the same thing. But there is something that has been on your mind that is causing you mental conflict. I'm going to clarify that. You're being asked to work on your crown chakra. That will give you clarity, okay? Especially when you're trying to break through illusions. If you've been delusioned about something, not seeing things clearly, painting it better than it actually is, hoping for the best, you know, when you know something's not right. Because we got mental conflict with this 7 deadly sins and humanity's destructive traits. So some of you have been dealing with some difficult situations that's been causing you mental conflict. Some of you may have friends that are going through it. Some of you have family members that are going through it. Whatever, however it resonates with you, okay? And then we got suffering in silence. Some of you have been really bothered by something that you're not speaking out about, you're not bringing up, you're not talking about. It's been causing you mental conflict, so you're not saying anything about it. It's stuck on your mind. It's bothering you. Remember to work on your crown chakra for clarity, higher spirituality, to rise above it as well. You're going to be focusing on, or you should be focusing on, balance. Okay? Going within, finding your inner balance, especially if you're dealing with a lot of mental conflict or things like that, or humanity's destructive traits, or you're suffering in silence about something. Find balance. This is a master number 11 about mastering yourself. You're in charge of how you feel. We can't control what happens to us from the outer world or people, but we can control ourselves. You can control your thoughts. You can control the way you respond. You can control how you feel. Find balance. Focus on balance. Just be like, I'm going to just focus on what I am grateful for, all the good things in the world, all the beauty in the world. And then you can change things around through your perception. And those of you that have been through something difficult, call on Archangel Raphael for mind, body, and spirit healing, okay? Because I do see some of you have gone through something and you haven't been talking about it, or you're not saying anything about it, or you're just suffering in silence and not, talk to somebody. Go out to nature. Talk to your higher self with this crown chakra and get the answers if you need to. But there's something that ended and there's a new beginning coming as a result. And there's a new beginning coming as a result anyway. This is the Fool card about taking a risk, a new beginning, a new start. A new beginning in your perception. A new beginning in ending things that just aren't working for you. Getting out of toxic situations. Breaking through illusions and delusions. And starting new and going, okay, got rid of all that. What else do we have for Virgos? Accelerated motion. Things are going to start moving fast for you. Things are going to start picking up. Action's going to be happening. New opportunities are going to present themselves. It's all part of this new beginning. So for those of you that have been feeling stuck in the swamp, okay, like heaviness and suffering in silence and being mentally conflicted and dealing with difficult situations and others, because I feel like that with this card, you're going to find balance in yourself. You're going to pull yourself together and you're going to start feeling like, okay, I know what's going on. And you're going to have a new beginning and things are going to start moving forward in a very positive fashion is what I feel. There's going to be a lot of changes. For those of you, this is in regards to your money, deep intimacy, intimate connections with others. It's an 8 card, the 8th house. Other people's resources. Those of you waiting on a loan or waiting for an investor or anything like that, this is a sign that it's coming through for you. That's for those of you, okay? Those of you that have been wanting an intimate connection, a deep, meaningful connection, this is a sign that it's coming through for you, and it's going to come through rather quickly. Those of you that have been looking to invest or that have made some investments, there's something that's coming through here for you that's going to move rather quickly for you. Something you've been waiting for is going to start, or that's been moving rather slowly, is going to pick up pace and start moving quickly. What else do we have for Virgos? This is wisdom. You guys are smart, brilliant anyway. Your mind is super amazing. But I feel like a lot of you learned a lot of stuff through all the stuff that you went through. You are wiser than wise now, and you're ready for this new beginning. Making the right decisions based on your wisdom, starting a new way, a new life, new movement forward at a very quick pace. Some of you might be going to learn something new to expand your knowledge, but I feel like you guys are you learned a lot over the course of this past year. Maybe longer for some of you, maybe shorter for some of you. But you're wiser now and your wisdom's kicking in and you're like, you know what? Whatever's not working for you, you're getting rid of. And you're starting new with a new perspective and getting rid of toxic situations. Yeah, because there was something you guys have been trapped in fear and worry about because we got the mental conflict. But whatever it is, it's definitely made you wiser. That's how it is, right? We learned something from all this tragedy, from all the difficulties, from the struggles. It makes us wiser. More like, I'm never going to do that again. Grab on to this new beginning. Things are going to start moving rather quickly and rapidly, and you're going to be stepping into your own personal authority. You're in charge of your life. Decisions you make are completely up to you. You can do whatever you want. You just need to take charge of it and get rid of the things that aren't working for you. Don't stay in mental conflict. Don't suffer in silence. Don't stay trapped in fear, okay? Break out of that. Find balance. Find your courage. Step into your authority, okay? You've learned a lot. Now there's new beginnings. Don't bring any of this stuff with you in this new beginning. This new beginning, things are going to move fast. Money's going to start coming in. Love life's going to start heating up. Those of you looking for an investor, it's coming in. There's a lot of good stuff coming through here, but I definitely feel some heavy energy for some of you. Now remember, if this doesn't resonate with your situation, please check out your rising or your moon sign. But I feel like a lot of you have been through some separation, breakups, dealing with difficulty, dealing with toxic people, seeing toxic situations. I mean, I'm just seeing a lot of that, breaking through illusions. Like you were like, oh my God, I thought it was this and it's that. I'm just really feeling this. I'm sorry. I have to be honest about it. But if it's not your situation, thank God. If it is, there's going to be breakthroughs and you're stepping into your authority. You're taking charge and now you're going to have a new beginning. There's new energy coming in April. Okay. In other words, it's the end of this. You may spend some time here. You may have, or trapped in fear or suffering in silence, but it looks like you're breaking through that. You're wiser now. You're going, okay, learn my lesson, moving on. Now I'm going to start new, not taking any of that stuff with me. And things start moving fast. All right. So I do feel like it's going to be a shift. But I do see some negative stuff coming through here. What I do want to do is I want to check out this new beginning for you guys and see what we can see coming through. And I'm going to check out this mental conflict just because, and the trapped in fear, mental conflict, suffering in silence. I feel like they're all part of one thing. So I'm going to check out that and see. But it might be different for all of you because these are general readings. There's no way you're all experiencing exactly the same thing. But I want to try to give you some clarity on that or some help on that if I can. Can you tell me about why Virgo has been in mental conflict, trapped in fear and suffering in silence? Some of you have just been through it. This is the card of been through it, protecting your domain, blocking people off. Just really, if you look at this, it's like this person has been through it. Now, I also got the card of cutting someone out in sharp words. Some of you, it's regarding a relationship that you cut out. Could be a friend, a family member, whoever it was. There were sharp words. You cut them down. You felt defeated. You're like, you know, you've been through it. And you've been trapped in fear. It's been causing you some mental conflict. And you haven't been saying much about it. You haven't addressed it. You've been suffering in silence regarding it. And it could be somebody said something hurtful and cut you down or hurt you. A friend cut you down. A family member cut you down. A relationship. And you're just like standing your ground here just like, you know. It's definitely caused you some mental conflict. You've been thinking about it. You haven't really been saying anything about it. And it's been bothering you. Okay. But we got the 9 of Cups. So this is a wish fulfillment. Something positive coming out of this situation for you with regards to it. Okay. So whatever the situation was, this is going to make it change and why you're going to start a new beginning with a lesson learned or wiser now. And you're going to start a new beginning and things are going to start moving forward. So this wish fulfillment that's coming through on this tragedy, it's somehow a benefit to you. Whether it was knowledge gained, whether it was maybe a turn of events. However, it's going to be different for all of you, okay? But it was definitely some sharp words or somebody cutting you down or you cutting somebody else down or somebody blocking you off and cutting you out. An end of a friendship, an end of a relationship, harsh words of a family member, whatever it was, it's definitely been on your mind. but I see you, it's turning out to be a benefit in some way. So I don't know how that resonates with you guys, but this is somehow a benefit to you because you're wiser now, better. You're now going to be starting a new beginning, and things are going to start moving forward with the way that you want it to be now, because now you learned something. Now you've somehow got it. This event was positive. I'm not saying it was positive to experience it, because it obviously wasn't, but it somehow is changing and starting you new on a new course. Wow. Let's check out this accelerated motion for Virgos. Yeah. We got the Six of Wands, getting praise, recognition, being the center of attention, accomplishment, success coming through on this accelerated motion. So things are going to start moving career-wise, money-wise, investment-wise, all this stuff towards you guys. Getting recognized, being appreciated. Okay, this is all coming in at the end with this new beginning. So it started off a little rough, and I'm so sorry for those of you that have been gone through this. I can tell it's caused you a lot of stress. It's a lot of mental conflict, a lot of, breaking out of illusions, seeing things for what they are, seeing people for what they are, situations, finding out something that you thought was true wasn't, the illusion card. There's a lot of stuff that's going on here, but it's made you wiser, and it's bringing you to a new, more positive beginning where you're going to be really feeling good and things are going to start working in your favor. Some of you are getting recognition at work. Some of you are going to be praised by people. Some of you are feeling more confident about yourself. Positivity is coming in, and it's going to start moving fast. So this is really good news. It's like a big shift from this negative stuff into this positive energy. And I love readings like that because it was going somewhere else and I was like, oh my God. But yeah, so by the end of April, there's going to be a big shift and things are going to be positive. And somehow all this was for something that's turning out for a really good reason. And things are going to shift and be more positive and move forward faster in a good, positive way, because this is the best card. This is success, being on top of the world, getting recognized for your talents and abilities, being, getting attention from other people. And it came in with a new beginning. So it's like you're going to be feeling really good and starting new in a really good way where good things start to flow again. So whatever this was, I'm sorry for whatever you guys have been through. But I'm sending you lots of love and positive energy for all the best. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, I hope, if it doesn't, good. Check out your rising or your moon sign. But if this does, don't worry. Everything's going to turn out really awesome at the end. So I'm sending you guys positive energy again. Lots of love. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.